Okay, alright, so this is green. I'm going to talk about how to attack and defend green if you're a solo against a squad, or if you're a squad against a squad, or solo, and the different things that you can do, different tactical options at your disposal. So you're approaching it, imagine you hear people in green, the door's open. The first thing you want to do is be very careful not to die through this little crack thing. So what I kind of like to do is, like you don't want to run straight at it in a line. I kind of like to be strafing side to side and maybe give it a couple of friendly taps. And usually that discourages someone from just sitting there, and just be careful to clear it. And then I'd like to then from here, let's start with if you're a solo. If you're a solo, you want to run past peak, and you're kind of checking there, and also if either of the doors are open. It's in your favor if the doors are closed, because you have a bit more protection and you can just focus on work in the office. So we'll start with the scenarios if the doors are closed. Basically, you just want to run past peeking, and the moment you see them, run past peek, you want to pre-fire exactly where their head is. If you're feeling pretty confident, then the way to approach office is you want to be strafing and spraying like this. You're pushing, and typically they're like right here, standing out in the open, or in the doorway. But you should be able to clear the doorway with your run past peaks. Yeah, you really just need to confidently full commit and hope that you can laser the head. Confidently spray out, full commit. Like, at least you have the right side peak versus the left side peak at your advantage. So that's, that's something. If you want to be extra cautious before like pushing in, then you can work the windows by so your head is showing, and so what they'll be like absolutely lasered on this corner if they hear you moving around. You just want to be very careful, and you want to peek up there. That's a cheeky spot, but usually they're hanging out here, deep in the corner there, or like prone back here somewhere. They'll stand up if they hear you like working the windows. So you can do the running jump past peaks, but if they're any good, you probably just die. So yeah, good luck. You can like jump further back up, because if they see you, it's a bit further away, it's a bit harder to kill you, and work around. Try these options. You can like come from this side as well, and just try to like carefully work your way around. Oh, I'm stuck. Am I stuck? No, I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck. But yeah, honestly, I find working the windows to be pretty risky, unless you're over there with like a voodoo, which it would work actually. Like over there in the bushes, you scope up with a voodoo. So yeah, you could do that. Anyway, so yeah, so we're back to checking if there's in on the office. Hard commit, spray, and then really the problem here we're facing is someone can be prone right behind there. So you can throw like a deep nade and hope that clears them out, or even pre-fire there. They can be on the table right at the back, but they can also be very, very common is right here. So you can try to throw like a shallow nade. Like a nade. Yeah, actually. Oh, that was a perfect nade. Anyway, yeah, like a shallow nade, which clears this out, and then check. But as you push in, your eyes should be like right here, because this you can't clear from the windows. Right here, and yeah, pretty much like prone back here. Pretty scary, very very scary, and like deep back here. It's kind of yeah. You can clear this from the windows, but people do still like to hide back here. So hopefully there's no one here after you've cleared the office, and that all you have to look, the only places you have to look is like here and kind of towards the back. If you have more nades, you can just like keep spamming nades, and hopefully that moves them around. Now, and lastly, of course, the this glass does do damage reduction, so you know, heavier hitting caliber is nicer, but yeah, you pretty much just want to laser the heads, because if you're going for thorax, like I've done many times, you're in for a bad time, and usually I just die. So yeah, kind of would go for the heads. Like 308 works quite nicely. But yeah, nice heavy hitting calibers. Alright, so for defense, if you have, basically we'll talk about the exact same positions that I just talked about, but more like how to play them. So with like the office, with like this angle, right? You know that they want to peek you and then pre-fire you. So if they see you, don't stay there. You know, shift around to somewhere else. Also, it's in your favor to keep these doors open for the previously mentioned reason. It is because they have to also then worry about someone back here, as opposed to just being able to focus all their attention on the office. Although you can just, you know, you can shoot through these doors. It's just harder to see them. So yeah, I prefer to keep this open. Give them all things to worry about. If they see you, keep relocating. If they know you are where you are, keep relocating. If I have more than one person, I absolutely love to just sit one person up here to cover the windows, because it's quite an annoying spot to pre-fire from the outside, and which allows the door person to purely focus on working the doors. Yeah. But again, if this guy gets spotted, then he wants to you know, move around. Maybe sit here, but kind of like, you know, divvying up responsibilities so that the door guy's mind can be completely focused on the door, and the window guy completely focused on the windows. If you have even more people, then yeah, you know, feel free to stick a guy here, because hopefully the window guy is covering here. Seems a bit sketchy. I wouldn't post up here, because like you could get murdered by raiders as well. But yeah, probably here. And any additional people, hide one there. Have this guy make absolutely no noise if he is going to hide there, so that he's that he can shoot people in the side if they decide to push in. But the first point of entry is, yeah, I'll probably just sit here and keep rotating around. If you do feel like you've done damage to them, then, and like they're healing, if you hear them healing, like if you do need to push out, and I have no nades left, because, you know, who wants to camp forever? Then what you want to do is you want to push out from this side. You want to throw a nade this side, and throw a nade as deep as you can, but then push with this nade. So you want to nade, and then push with this nade, looking there and there. So hopefully you've thrown this nade deep enough that you don't die when you pushed out to this spot, and all push out together. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Let me know if that helps you guys.